Well, I'm pleased with our entire game today. We know that Wofford can get hot from three, and what a great player Chloe is. And just thought we started strong. They did hit some threes on us to start the first quarter, but I thought Sydney did a great job running our team, and obviously Kiki shot the ball exceptionally well this game. And Amanda Thompson, great job rebounding, which was one of our focal points, was to try not to get out rebounded. So really, really pleased with our effort today.
Susie, tie game, you guys went on. Sydney hit the three at the end of the first quarter, and then you go on a 9-0 run. You kind of took control from there.
Well, we went from zone to man, tried to put a little bit more pressure out there. But one thing we tried to do was run a little bit, try to get transition offense, which is, as you know, something that we like to do. Sydney's going to push it every single time, and I thought Alex went in the game and gave us some huge baskets, rebounding, just gave us a spark off the bench. And it always helps when Kiki's shooting the ball well. And they were really paying a whole lot of attention to Kalia, as you would imagine. And then she had 5 assists, and I thought we did a good job of finding the open people when they were double teaming her.
Sydney, what about that three? And then just your overall game, with 9 assists and several rebounds as well.
Yeah, that three, I'm going to pretend that I saw how much time was left on the clock, but that would be a lie. My teammates told me that there were 3 seconds left on the clock, so I just threw it up there. And it went in, so that was nice. But with the assists, we just ran our offenses. We had a great game plan, and our pick and rolls worked almost every time, and Alex was catching the ball really well. I was just throwing them up there to her, and she did a great job. So that's a testament to our team and our coaching.
Coach, the regular season games against Wofford were a lot closer, maybe even than the scores were. What was the difference, so much difference today?
Probably our rebounding, because at their place last time they out-rebounded us. Penholster had 15, in fact, and had 6 offensive, so we kind of tried to make it a priority to not let that happen again. They're a great team, and I think we respect them a whole lot, and sometimes, I don't know what they shot the ball well still, but I think rebounding was probably the key to this particular game.
Kiki, you played well up here last year and played well again today. Is there something about the arena, or just looked like you felt really comfortable?
Well, today I didn't start, so I was able to watch the first couple minutes of the game and get a feel for it, and I just wanted to relax and go out and just do what I know I'm capable of doing. And, with point guard like Sydney, she'll find you if you're open, so I just got to knock it in.
Coach, I know a lot came from Kiki, but how important is it to get 34 points off the bench?
Yeah, well, if you don't start Kiki, she gets 20. That helps, I guess. Yeah, we have an 8-player rotation that we feel very, very good about. Kiki started a lot of the year, and Alex could be a starter for us. We feel very comfortable with our rotation, and sometimes the bench helps us, sometimes the starters help us, but it doesn't really matter. It's just who's playing well at that particular time. But it's always helpful.
Coach, you had great starts to each quarter. Just how important was that as far as the mental edge and keeping that?
Well, we don't always do that, and so we try to talk about it and emphasize it, and we try to either call a play as the quarter begins that we think hopefully might work, or we try to talk about defensively what we think that they might run or who they might run it for. In this case, we thought it was going to be for Chloe most of the time, and so we just try to go out after timeout or after in between quarters and just try to give them something to get us going on the right foot, because we know the importance of every 10 minutes we've had some that we just really, really were not good in, and we know at this time of year you cannot let that happen. And it's a tribute to our leadership. These guys, Sydney and Kalia and Alex and those guys, they were only sophomores last year, and they're juniors now, and they kind of have a feel for what we need to do while we're here.